everyone, welcome back again to my channel. If this is your first time of you joining me on my channel, I'm saying welcome to my channel, and to my returning subscribers as well, welcome to today's video. So today's video, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be preparing eforiro, and this eforiro is a very quick one but very detailed one. Not really detailed but at least it's very detailed in a way. Anyway, so the vegetable that I'm going to be using is ugu. I really love ugu because ugu is very good for the body. You can actually blend it, and I could remember when I was growing up, we used to my mom used to blend this ugu for, but I don't really like the taste, but it's very good. It gives more blood to the body, and then it makes your body fresh and all of that. Anyway, so today we're gonna be preparing ugu eforiro. I don't really like spinach or shoko or something because it's a bit too watery and I don't really like it, but I prefer ugu because ugu is my favorite vegetable. So I'm just going to be showing you step by step on how I prepare this eforiro. It's very simple and very straightforward. So the first thing we did is we actually picked out the leaves from the stick, and then we chopped it into smaller pieces. It depends on how you want it. Basically, some people actually like their vegetable to be kind of big, you know, the kind of big string kind of a thing, but I like it in a way kind of medium cut. So that is what I'm actually doing, and then I transferred it into a bigger bowl or a bigger container, and then I washed it. I think I washed this vegetable up to, like, let's say 3 times or 4 times. When I'm satisfied that the water is a bit clear, then that is when I know that my vegetable is actually cleaned. So I just you could see there's a little bit of sand underneath, and then what I did is I just transferred it into another kind of strainer. And the thing that I did about it, because I don't like my vegetable to have too much water underneath, so that is why I transferred it into the strainer, into a bigger one basically, and then I let it air dry. The next thing I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna blend the pepper that I'm gonna use for the vegetable. Pepper is not really my friend, so I'm always being careful anytime I'm handling pepper. So the next thing I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be blending this pepper, and I'm gonna blend it in a very coarse way. Like, I'm just gonna do it like a pulse, one pulse, and then that is it. And then the next thing I normally do is, or I always do is, I always drain out the excess water. So I pour in this kind of strainer, or you can use any kind of strainer, but just because the pepper is not too much, so that is why I'm using the small one. And the ingredients I'm going to be using locust beans. I'm going to be using the pepper flakes. I'm going to be using palm oil. I'm going to be using Maggi, shrimps, you know, all assorted meat anyway. So that's what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using boneless meat. I'm going to be using kpala, which is the stock meat, and then my thatijebuchick as well. So this is the pepper, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop a little bit of onions and just add it inside the palm oil. But before that, I am going to fry the locust beans. The locust beans that I'm using is the dark one. I'm not going to be using the brown one, because the brown one, I normally use that one for ewedu or okra or anything. But the black locust beans is basically for frying pepper, using it for vegetable. You know, that is mainly what I use it for. Some people use it for any other thing or some other thing, but that is what I use. And then what I'm adding next is I've added the pepper flake, or the, yeah, I think it's called the pepper flake, yeah. So I've added that, and then I'm adding the shrimps. I didn't pre-boil the shrimps because I wanted that the juice of the vegetable to go inside the shrimps. In fact, I didn't peel out the skin or the shell. I just put it in, but I cleaned it. I took out the head bit and then I cleaned it. I washed it before cooking. So that is the only thing that I did, but I didn't take out the shell. And then the next thing is I added all my seasoning, which is Maggi, crayfish, blended crayfish, and then a little bit of salt. But basically I normally use just Maggi because there's salt in the Maggi anyway. Too much of salt is not good. Anyway, to move on, what I'm doing now is I'm just mixing everything together, and I'm gonna leave it for like 10 minutes to cook, and then I'm so sorry, and then I'm gonna add the vegetable. In fact, I just love the way this vegetable is so fresh and it's so green. Like, I love it. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm not gonna cover the vegetable. That is the bit that I need to tell you guys. I am not going to cover the vegetable. I'm just going to leave it open, because the thing is, if I cover the vegetable, there's no way it's going to bring out water. So to avoid water, or to avoid your vegetable being watery, don't cover it. That is the trick. So I am not covering this vegetable. By now everywhere was smelling, everywhere was tassoing. In fact, the aroma, I had to open the window, like, all the neighbors, please smell this aroma. Anyway, so that is what I did. I left it on for like 10 minutes to 15 minutes, and then I had to turn it and make sure that the shrimps is well cooked, everything is well cooked together. But there's no way, there was still a little bit of water, but it is not as much as the normal vegetable will bring out water, because I know vegetable always bring out a lot of water. And then all I did was I just had to put them in a takeaway plastic, and then I just store it because it's quite a lot, so I had to store it in the freezer. And this is the finished look of our eforiro, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I really enjoy the vegetable with fried plantain, and I can actually eat it with boiled plantain as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.